I first remember meeting the Lady Astor at White Place Farm when I was about 6 years old, while playing with my two school friends, Jeff Emmett and Gordon Steele. Jeff's father was a carter on the farm, and Gordon's father was dairyman, looking after the processing of the milk being produced and washing, sterilizing the bottles and milking equipment. Well, Jeffrey and Gordon, are you going to introduce me to your young friend? And they both blurted out, and he said, he's Jim Hatch. Oh, so you're the young Hatch who lives at Whitbrook Cottage. I think I sort of nodded my head, and with a piercing glaze that she could produce, she said, I know your grandmother, young man, so don't get into any mischief. With that she walked off to chat with the farm herdsman, George Hughes. After that I met her on several times during her many visits to the farm, as it was converted over to producing tuberculin-tested milk by mid-1937. Also the introduction of a new semi-automated milking parlour made by Gascoignes of Reading. It weighed the milk from each cow and then, using a vacuum system, sent it directly to the dairy by pipeline. There was a time when she came and straight out and asked me if I was poaching her pheasants. I was known by her as a cheeky young imp, and I came back with the answer, there was more meat on my father's cockerels than there were on her pheasants. There was one more time at a young farmers' rally at White Place Farm, when I competed in a clay pigeon shoot, which I won 5 out of 5 birds. That evening I had tickets for the West End Theatre show, so I asked the then farm manager, who at that time was Edward Chaplin, to pick up my prize for me. Well, when her ladyship found out that I was the winner, she brought up the fact that I'd gained my skill from poaching her pheasants, which according to those present brought a lot of laughter. Then, when she found out that the prize was a bottle of Johnny Walker, and started to say no good would come of me. The last time that we met and had a long chat was when her eldest son, William, married his second wife, Philippa Hunloke. And as I just returned from my first visit to Canada, she was very interested in my thoughts and views of North America. Also, she brought up the infamous bottle of whiskey. I said, oh, that. Oh, I gave that to my parents for medicinal purposes. With that, she gave me one of her wry smiles, saying, you're doing okay, young man. You're okay. And with that, this is the last time I saw her as she moved off to chat with her other guests.